2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming right up, we'll see this home squad.
The parade of players coming off the team bus as the visitors pull into the building. A very determined group coming in here tonight. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Monday, then on Sunday. Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Q, waiter out there with Prez. Then it's D, and it's Ellis, and at the one spot, they've got A-Train. Harris is out there with the general. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hammonds in at the four-man position. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off-season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Pass to Prez. Here's the waiter. Ellis outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 4 to shoot. From the line, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now Edwards. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the middle, here's D, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the general. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Ellis. Three-pointer on the way. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
D passes to the waiter. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Edwards with it. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see
trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's the general. Passes it to Hammonds. Here's the general. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And they pick up 2. 8 points for the Waiters.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harris drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Harris.
That one is no good. Memphis leading by 7. Misses the layup. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's the general. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Ellis surveying the D. 11 feet away. Good on the jump shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The general passes to A-Train. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
To the inside. Hammond's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Here's the general. To the paint. A 3. Great defense that time from Ellis.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's D. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called +6s, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Here's T. That's tipped. D. He's covered by Brown.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And stolen by Harris. Swiped it away. Right wing. Here we go. One-on-one. And it's Walton missing. Memphis leading by 16. On the wing, Harris. The pass to the man. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
And, Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Replay is always a good topic to talk about. Any changes, Doris, you'd like to see in the system or in the process?
Well, one of the beautiful things you have in the league is the opportunity in both Summer League and then also in your development league is the opportunity to put things in place. For instance, a coach's challenge has been experimented with at both of those different levels. And now the coach's challenge will be adopted and employed in the NBA. So I'm anxious to see how that plays out.
Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Still team ball.
Feeds to Brown. Pass to T. 5 to shoot. Here's Walton. That's good from 17 feet away.
Walton.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Harris inside. He can't get it to go. T, guarded by Harris. T, the pass to Walton. Now here's Brown. Inside, passes it to Cowboy. From beyond the arc, that one no good. Memphis leading by 17. D passes to the Mayor. On the wing, Harris. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Being a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Out to the right wing. Now here's Walton. Defense is right there. Can't hit the free throw line jump. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. It's hauled in by Thomas. And it's Harris with the ball for Memphis. 19-point game. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Harris on the double team. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
Yep, that one goes in there. D's got 7.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Memphis out in front, delivering the blowout. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Brown out there with T, and it's Cowboy. Then there's A-Train, and it's Walton in at the 3 spot, hitting a rough 22% so far in this one. And for Memphis, they've got Harris. Thomas is out there with the Mayor. Then it's D, and it's Jeffries in at the 3. Walton, the pass to A-Train. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Mayor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thomas down low. The pass to the mayor. Tries again. He lays it in. Now here's Brown. Pass to Walton. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, and I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
Harris is checked in for Walton. Q, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And here's Ellis for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Pass to the general. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Harris. And that one is off. Memphis leading by 22. Here's Q. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Here's Harris. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Memphis moving it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
For Memphis, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Memphis making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Hammonds. Nailed from three-point land. Hammonds got 5 now.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Passes to the waiter. To the right side. Q passes to the waiter. The jump hook, and it's off the back rim. No good. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Edwards. They get it back. Now the pass to Cowboy.
Get there.
Another shot, and he connects with the jumper. Memphis leading by 19 points. Pass to Prez. Here's the waiter. 12 points for him.
Right here.
Dishes it to Prez. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Harris passes to the general. Harris outside. From outside, off the mark. And Zoelis will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Prez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
In the low 30% mark from the field. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Pass to Edwards, and here is Harris. Pass to the general. Here's Cowboy. Shot clock at 6. And the pass to Hammonds. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the middle. Here's Prez. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Edwards passes to Cowboy. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Memphis leading by 20. Here's Q. No good on the 3. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Harris kicks to Edwards. Pass to the general. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Q's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Prez. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
To the inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for the waiter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's the general. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's the general. Passes it to Cowboy. Harris outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brown against Ellis. Pass to Hammonds. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 6 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hammonds passes to T. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And finished off by Prez.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The pass to T. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Harris passes to the waiter, and it's good. 2 points. 18 points for him.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more.
And so it's Memphis out there all by themselves with a 32.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, checking out Memphis. Kenny, what's your take?
They have run their offense straight up.
Peter has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. The general is out there with Harris. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Hammonds. And it's A-Train in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The waiters checked in for the main. Launches it. They get it again. Hammonds kicks to Harris. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
No one near Prez as he lets it go. Great look there, but off target. And that one drops for him. 20 points for the waiter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Pass to the general. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Harris. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Ellis can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling. Oh, please.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Rebound by Hammonds.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And so he makes both from the line. And so Ellis will bring it up for Memphis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the waiter. Money from the wing. The waiter's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And here's Edwards. Passes it to Hammonds. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. The waiter's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Shoots. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And Edwards with the stuff. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. D passes to the waiter. Misses for only the second time in 12 tries. Knocked away. Pass to Ellis. Now Prez. He's got 9. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's the general. He's guarded by Ellis. There's the pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Down low, here's A-Train, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Prez. The waiter passes to Prez. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it, the fast break chance. Here's the waiter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards with it. Pass to Cowboy. Clock at 4. Here's T. He can't hit that time. Ellis with some nice D. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Walton's checked in for Edwards. Memphis also making some changes. Buckets comes in for Q, and Harris subbed in for Ellis. Thomas gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
T, guarded by Harris. Pass to Walton. Count it from 12. Walton's got 6. And for Memphis, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Count that one. 26 points for the waiter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to Walton. Inside. And there's the pass to Howard. Here's Brown. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. Howard. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's stolen by Brown. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Mayor is checked in for Memphis.
In for Memphis, the Mayor.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Thomas, that's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Assisted.
Gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Here's Cowboy. He has 6. Clock at 6. The dish to Howard. And stolen by Harris. And it's Memphis on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Brown the pass to T. 1:57 left to play here in the third. And Thomas over to help. Pass to Howard. 5 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Thomas. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Memphis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lights out, checked in for buckets. Approximately 43% in the third quarter. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, unable to change momentum here. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. For Memphis, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts, and he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Brown. He kicks it to Howard. Another shot. It's deflected. On the wing, Harris. 6 points for him. Here's Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Walton, the pass to Howard. There's 38 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Howard. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And for Memphis, they're shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Lays it up off the glass. Lights Out's got his first bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. Offensive rebound.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Memphis out in front as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got the Mayor. Lights out there with Hardaway. Then it's Thomas, and it's Dandridge in at the 5 spot. Stolen. Jay, the pass to Wheeler. Well, Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
No good that time, and it's Memphis the other way. And it's Memphis on the break. Basket good.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Passes to Jay. Here's the doctor. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Dandridge. Here's the Mayor. Lets the 3 fly. That one's not going to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's hauled in by Thomas.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now, not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there, you're correct. A-Train, he's checked in for Cowboy. And Memphis also making a switch. The waiters checked in for Dandridge. Lights out, passes to the waiter. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poked loose, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Memphis on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And for Memphis, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's the Mayor. He trains the quick shot.
Assist from Lights Out.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The doctor passes to Howard. Here's the waiter. Back to Howard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Memphis. To the middle. Here's the waiter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Harris is checked in for the doctor. Of course, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
Here's the Mayor. Here's the waiter. He's guarded by Howard. Good D by Howard. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris. Got a piece of it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Thomas passes to the waiter. Outside for Thomas. Here's the waiter. Guarded by Harris. Good. 31 points for the waiter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's lights out. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Wheeler, the pass to A-Train. That shot off. And Memphis the other way now. The pass to the Mayor. Takes it from 10. That one good for 2. The Mayor's got 6 in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
To the paint. Here's Howard. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Out to Hardaway. Pass to the Mayor. Here's lights out. He's guarded by Howard. Here's lights out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. In the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Harris outside. Passes it to A-Train. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. To the wing on the left, to the middle. Here's the Mayor. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%, 5 for 9.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the waiter.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
The doctors checked in for Harris, and Memphis also making a switch. Dandridge has checked in. Here's the waiter. The pass to Jay. Here's Wheeler. No good from outside. Outside Hardaway from the baseline. They get the rebound. Thomas kicks to Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Jay, the pass to the doctor. Hardaway with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.